Alrighty, everybody. I've finally gotten rid of God's Wrath. About 11 more turns left of it. Just gonna walk around a little bit. Fantastic. We had to drop all of our stuff because I was completely overweight and dying a lot. But it's okay. We've now switched over to... I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Zal, the god of the elements. He's the mage god. Now, I was working on making myself a new chest plate through armor stones or granite rope. Fantastic. And then I did actually get the tax bill while I was waiting, so we're gonna go take care of that. So what we're gonna do is put some stones on the sculpting table, make a couple more statues, get some more logs. Should be able to get another piece of armor here. Oh no, I borked up. Oh, okay, I didn't need to cut the stones. That's okay. I'll actually use I can more with it than just. That's string. Ooh, almost done. Oh yeah, that's right. I died and left dead in the. Waiting for this hermit crab to hatch. That would be so fantastic. Hermit crab pet. All the armor and make him the biggest tank, because those things are ridiculous. Right. Another weapon. See if I get anything better than what I got. Got another axe, which is actually okay. I'll just do a wieldman. Fuck. I have no hit rate right now. Couldn't hit him for nothing. 48 and 20. Oh my god. What is it if I unequip that? 81. Okay, we're not using this. I'll give it to. Okay. She die? Oh, she is dead. Aha. Okay. Fall. this is one of the first settlements that's closest to your base. Now, at Tinker's, a place that you can get a couple of really good items, especially from the Caravan Master. So he has access to this tent here, super useful, 100% worth buying whenever you have the free gold bars to do so. It's not as helpful early on as it is later, once you can do a couple of things to it. And they also have a healer to heal any imperfections you may have from like fighting rats, etc. I actually have one. Scholar is here. He sells books. These books are used to upgrade your settlement, so you can give them more skills, increase their work efficiency, sell drugs at a higher price, sell wine at a higher price, etc. Bunch of things. There is a blacksmith here. Check her wares as well. Chains are magic, gives me TV, but I don't pass. All belt pass. They're a little better than my boots, so I could spend. Iron girdle. That's only 2 PV, that's terrible. Gives me extra casting ability, but it's extremely expensive. For her wear stock, 4 days. I am making them. Let's give that a pass then. Starving, so I'm gonna eat some rotten blueberries. We're gonna have him identify the stuff in our inventory. That sucks. That also sucks. That's terrible. It's actually a pretty good hat. It's one. I'm gonna keep that for now. Rod of Unrest, that's actually kind of... Usually don't use most rods. Scroll. Oh. Technically. I've only got 508 gold left. We're gonna do rest up. Take a look at some of these quests. So the quests that I try to get done early on are these level 1 Danger Trouble Home quests. Or if you have anything to give them the supplies they need. So like this guy wants a bed, so if I technically have a bed, I'd give him a bed. But like if I had avocados, I'd give that guy avocados. Now though, try. Here's hoping. I don't have the little sister with me right now. That I can use some poison arrows and kind of take some stuff out here. Around waiting to show up. I'll pick these in order. Oh, I'm confused. No, I'm gonna die. Yep. I should have known. Alright. Wow, I can't believe I failed a quest and now I'm a criminal. That's crazy. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, so we're gonna try one of the other ones just because, like, I can either do them or I can't. Ends up being a can't, then it's a can't. Alright. Should be able to at least take out a couple of these before they get to me and start hitting me. I don't know the whole point of a mage. At this point, I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. Yep. Almost. There's only like a couple of mobs left. Oh no, there was 9 mobs left? Nah. No chance. Not with 13 HP. Need to get better at magic. Now, I did want to learn one of these skills, but I literally don't have the coin. So, we're just gonna take our sad, dejected selves back to base, having completed no quests and been used. This person wants boiled eggs. Technically, I'll do it. Oh, and you're asleep. I can't even give you. Alright, give it to you. Alright. Still asleep. Yeah. Wake up! Alright. You're gonna join me, actually. Now, she has some pretty doo-doo gear with 0 defense on it. Alright. Well, got skill defense, that's okay. At least she has a little bit of protection. And you're an axe user with 1 axe, 1 big axe, the heavy. Okay. We can make this work now. Have you put that hat on? Weapon. Just trash. I gave you that, you'd literally. I knew I had enough axe. Way better. Axe is yours, take it. Now we are gonna have to work our karma back, but it'll also go back up. If I run into a guard, I'm probably SOL. What to do? Exactly enough money. Axes. I have 36. Actually, cool. Now we're gonna go pay our taxes. Run. Wait. That seemed weird. But from what side you approach zone at is what side. Oh my god. Fantastic. It's too hard for me to open. You know what? We're gonna grab it. We're gonna throw it in your inventory. Yes. Container must be. I'm keeping it. Fantastic. But we're almost there. Yep. Talk to this guy, use the tax chest, boom. Hit our taxes. Very poor again. Guy'll give me 106 orans for my. I can always. Oh. Now this just says harvest crops. I should be able to actually do this. Add a. I don't know, I might fail this quest just because of how long it takes me to gather stuff. Crazy. At least the little girl is taking. Which is that way? It's already over? Bro, I gathered 2 things. My god. Okay. Well, that sucked. Go check this blacksmith out. Oh, I would buy that if I had the money. I'd buy that too. Any way for me to make the money? I can make a bit of money. Not enough. Scratch that. Check out the magic lady. Taking a look at. Oh, where the. Alrighty. I've basically taken care of what we had to take care of in town. There's actually a little gotcha machine right here. Get gotcha balls out of it. Pop them open on the ground. Get anything. Ooh. Not really, but they're made out of materials I've literally never seen. No idea what mystic soil is. Sounds crazy. Grab some crim. Run! They were trying to kill me. Okay. So, we're back. Got a chest here. Around for now. Later. I don't even know if I can break these items. Didn't get anything. Also didn't. Good. Go. Need to kill 6 more monsters. No, I can't. Hostile. They're hostile. Well, that thing just murdered me for funsies. That. Alright. Like I said, if I played a permadeath, I would just die so easy. It'd be terrible. Go? Go? Take a little nap real quick. Crafting. Have most actual. To make a practice chest eventually. Planks, salt, iron. Got a birch. Because I have exactly 8 there. Now the compost box is actually really important. Probably next. Offals, rotten food, etc. Turn them straight into fertilizer. Or, a step further than that. Wacky. What I mean by that, I take this rotten stuff, offals, hearts, literally human flesh, giant eyeballs, mushroom, etc. Right? I throw them all in that thing to sit. I'll actually just wait. Tell me. Everything became fertilizer, right? Now, fertilizer is good for a lot of things, but one of the best things fertilizer is good for is actually breaking it down. Now, when you break down fertilizer, in your head, what do you think you would get? Now, you could either pause the video and ponder this question, or you could just be like, I don't know, what would you get? But, drumroll please, the answer is corpses made of soil. That probably sounds a little odd, and you're like, why'd you get corpses made of soil out of fertilizer? Now, personally, I don't know the answer to that question. If I had it, I'd tell you. But I'm thankful for it. Because you know what soil-based food doesn't do? Spoil. That's what we like here. We're gonna craft up 6 of these so I can go to bed. I already have 0 stamina. And we're gonna grab our burning campfire because it's burning. Our NPC catching on fire. Cool. I don't have a watering can yet, so they get to suffer. Okay with this. Survival of the fittest and all that. Place it back down. Hopefully it still has its... does. Game's fantastic. I'm gonna cook some more. These soil-based corpses. I'm gonna carry them on us. Super worth it. Now I'm actually hungry, so we're gonna explain a little bit about the system of how food works while we do crafting of some drugs. Now, the way the food system works is that you get more out of the food when you're under this hungry debuff, right? And what you want to look for when you are hungry is foods that have these little traits at the bottom. So for this one specifically, it has Velvety. Now, Velvety gives you level 6 strength potency. Or at least this one does. Velvety might just be strength. But if we go ahead, we eat that while we're hungry, it'll actually give us more bang for our buck, so to speak, than if we were to eat it while we were full. So I technically got some skill XP for that, just some attribute XP. I'll put it that way, for eating that food. Now you can get the gourmet trait and you can delve like super deep into it. Personally, the way I see it is, as long as you're playing the game, you're gonna get the stats that you want by doing the things that you're doing. So if you're a mage, you're naturally gonna get mage stats. If you love mining, you're gonna have a lot of strength and endurance. If you like farming, you're gonna have a lot of will. If you like fishing, running a town or a business or whatever, your stats are gonna go up in specific ways based on what you're doing. Each stat has a back. Each skill has a back. guys can take a look at it. Now, if I wanted to be an OP carpenter, I'd get a bunch of strength for doing my carpentry. If I was going to do a bunch of crafting, I'd have really good decks. That'd be good hands. If I'm going to sit here and tank a bunch of stuff, I'm going to get endurance. So on and so forth. Second real quick. Just gonna smoke some good old cannabis. I'm gonna get back to playing again. Alright. So, what we're gonna do, we're going to first pick up all this trash. I've been neglecting in the house for. Show you what we do with trash. Obviously, you'd want to junk the trash or sell it, whatever have you. But it wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Right? Especially when you guys just saw me turn fertilizer into food. Out of rotten food. And repurpose it. So what we do with these garbage bags is we bust them down with the hammer, and they give us plastic and paper. And if we go into the quick craft menu here, you can actually make bandages out of said trash materials. And this doesn't just make a singular bandage per. Gives you a decent amount of them. I think that was 3 crafts, so 2 per. Not bad. But that gives us a buff. Or a certain amount of HP points per turn for like 8 turns. Like a heal over time buff. Which is very. Now that we have our follower, pretty much all the stuff that we need, we're gonna go take another trip. Tinkers. We're gonna go talk to the trainer. The reason I came down here the first time is I needed a specific skill. Now, I do want appraising. Appraising is very useful. You want to appraise all your spell books from the dungeon, scrolls, and rods by yourself. Unless they're extremely powerful, and then you have to take them to a very useful skill. But, because we're so weak right now, we're going to learn writing. Now, the way writing works in this game, very interesting. I'm going to ride my companion here. She turns into a little horsey. I think it's an adorable thing. But, what this does for me is a couple of different things. Because she is my mount now, quote unquote, she won't die basically at all. She'll go unconscious, but she won't actually die. And a lot of the times she'll actually tank hits for me in the form of that blue HP bar, me green HP bar. Allows you to artificially increase your survivability, make the most out of your party. Oh, that's just amazing. Well, that's fantastic. I needed that. Actually makes it a whole lot better. Alright. Now, we're gonna run through this cave real quick. I'll try our best to take out some. As you can see, giving me 2d6 HP, 8 turns. Took out all this. Oh. Damn. Alright. Somehow barely managed to survive that one. I'm gonna heal up our companion here. Let her do her thing. Gonna. What else is offer me? Now, technically, these dungeons are called Nephias. This game is the Eternal League in Nephia. What the acronym? I didn't even know it was an acronym personally, but I do mercenary. That's terrible. Respawn. Right back. I'll get it. One day I'll do it. Ooh, she's killing me. Oh lord. When this game says enemies are fair or overmatched, they really mean that. If an enemy is easy, they're probably pretty easy to kill. If an enemy is very easy, you're probably gonna walk all over them. If it says fair, there's a 9 out of 10 chance you just die. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. Obviously I'm better, but I've also been doing this the last 5 days. Basically, I would say non-stop. See, right there, boom. 2 eyes walked up on me. I was gathering a rock. Murdered. And in there, dead. I can't do nothing about it. Now, since it's technically in the first 90 days, it's actually not too terrible. Once those 90 days are up, dying becomes a lot bigger of an issue. What I'm gonna do is literally just die again. Myself a bed. Sleep in the bed. Alright. Should have decent amount of stuff. Backpack. Alrighty. Stuff, got some money. Could be good for now, and since I actually do have some karma, guys, if you have karma, just walk up to these bushes, and it'll say you're committing a crime. In reality, you're losing a little bit of karma to gain a lot more. Very worthwhile endeavor. Especially because money so early on seems to be a bit of a struggle for a lot of people. Run back home real quick. Make some more of these. Chest real. Fantastic. Get a package. Fantastic. You can grab these. Hot bar is what I would call it. Help bar. Gives you more inventory space. I've also heard that there's a lot of mods for this game, which is very interesting. Might eventually check those. Ready? I really need to take out down there to get done with this puppy quest. Got our mailbox. Amazing. Got 10 platinum coins from this guy. We're actually gonna take our happy butts over to Durfee. Go get a lock. Lockpicking is an extremely valuable, lucrative skill. A lot of money. Otherwise, you can't open chests. Lockpicking right here. We're also going to get by the same more. Now that I have it, it should be a. I'm over. This guy has a troubled home. Do have band-aids this time, so I'll be able to heal. Have my companion with. Just this guy. Him. Fantastic. Got another feat point. Amazing. This is actually one of the apparently best allies that you can possibly have. funny that we run into her. I was just about her earlier. That obsidian shield looks really nice. Increases my magic by 4 is not a joke. Want that, and I want that, which means 500 gold. I just don't have. No way. I sold everything I had. Oh. I wish. There's a mystical. She told. Ooh. Alright. Back to the entrance. I'm actually gonna wrap it up here real quick, and then we're gonna go back down and see if I can beat that. Talk to y'all in the next episode.